Hi, Wine and Creek. Thanks for having me today on a Friday in May. I know many of you had meetings and things, so I wanted to give a quick recap of the amazing things Quizizz is doing and how you can utilize it. There are some important things to know when using Quizizz and CKLA. We do have at CV have a strict way that you can use them so that we are keeping the integrity and consistency across Cumberland Valley with our instruction. So make sure you acknowledge that. There are many question types inside of Quizizz that allows us to get the best data for our students. Multiple choice, recording, drag and drop, matching, fill in the blank. They can also video themselves. They can draw things. The next thing I want to make sure you do is you want to make sure that you are having your class created in Schoology. Yes, I know elementary school doesn't use Schoology. However, our students are all rostered through Schoology. So if you can see here, you would hit classes on the left-hand side, go over, click Schoology, and you want to make sure you click your attendance class. That way your students are always logging in on them as themselves, and you can collect their data throughout time and compare it as needed. So why do quizzes? I should have started with that. But if you do a live lesson, all your students are able to actively participate. Those students that sit in the back and may not be willing to raise their hand for questions for your close reading or read aloud now have that chance. They have the screen right in front of them on their iPads. They already love using their iPads, so this is a great chance to use that. And this gives you the opportunity to see, are your students really understanding what you're teaching? If you come back and have a question that they are getting it wrong, you can have real quick know that and adjust your instruction. At the same time, if all of your students are getting the questions correct, you know that you're ready to move on. The data. This is the part I love as classroom teacher. You are seeing right then and there how many students are getting the questions right or wrong. And you can save the status since your students are now registered with Schoology through Quizizz. You'll continue to see their progress throughout the year. Okay, if you want to make your own CKLA lessons for most grades, these are already done for the year now that we are in May, but this slide gives you the directions on how to do that. And there's practices. I'll also send this link out separately, but there's a link with best practices on how to do the lessons and the lessons that are already created. This is a different one. This came from Middlesex Elementary School in second grade. They are using Quizizz for spelling practice. What they do is they create it from scratch and they use fill in the blank. The teacher then records their voice saying the spelling word. And then as the answer for fill in the blank, the student would then type in all lowercase the word, and they will be able to practice their spelling that way. They've changed the settings also to unlimited attempts so the student can keep trying, and if they get it wrong, reflect on their spelling sheet. There are so many great things you can use for Quizizz besides spelling and CKLA. It's a great ticket out the door for math. They have a great AI feature. If you're interested in trying something, I'll be here for the rest of the month of May. You can book me and I can co-teach a lesson. I can create something for you or just sit down and plan. Have a great weekend.